Hey, kiddo. Oh, how'd you get that? Please don't play dumb with me. How'd you get that black eye? Who hit you? Was it that kid at school? I know you don't want me to get involved. But this is the second time I noticed something like this. And I didn't want to say anything the first time. But the fact that I spotted this again, it hurts me. Because I love you. I know you may not, I know it can be tough. And sometimes I have a hard way of showing my love to you, but you're my kid, my child. When I see you like this in pain and scared, of course I'm gonna worry. No, I'm not gonna get involved unless you want me to. But one thing I will say is that I used to be bullied when I was your age. And even worse, I used to be a bully. And from both experiences, I can tell you that it was dehumanizing on both sides. See, I didn't have a good relationship with my father. And so, sometimes I found myself doing the one thing that I hated that was being done to me. I was an asshole, and I was horrible. But one thing that always deterred me from ever doing anything like this again to anybody, that opened my eyes, actually, was when the person I was bullying finally hit me back and fought me back. That wasn't a one-time thing, obviously. Bullies don't ever stop after one simple time, but what I'm saying is, bullies seek out weaknesses because they want others to feel just as helpless as they do. Because deep down inside, they're all scared. Because I was scared. And I had friends who were like me. And all I can tell you from that experience is that it was horrible. Because nobody deserves to be treated like that. And although it's still in the past, and that's no longer me, I still regret it every single day of my life. That was horrible. But you know what? I kind of wish the person that I was bullying would have fought back much sooner. Not only for his sake, but for mine. Because truth is, it made me realize just how badly I was hurting that person. People say eye for an eye is usually no sense of justice, but in cases like this, with monsters like them, the same monster that I was, I learned that people feel just as much as I do. That people will hurt it the same way that I do. And because people are hurting the same way that I do, I realized that it's only going to get harder from here. And what do I have to gain from hurting this person? If every time I fight this person, he's only going to fight me back. So, whether it's to continuously bully or whether it's just to teach them a lesson, one way or the other, they realize that there's nothing to gain from someone fighting back, even if you lose. And I'll tell you one thing, when I was bullied also, and this is where I learned my first lesson in life, because I was bullied before I was a bully, that every time I fought back, they became more and more scared, more cautious, and they eventually ignored me all around. And that's when I felt powerful, for all the wrong reasons. Because it's good to defend yourself, but it's not good to hurt people out of malice and hatred. There is a difference. And I can promise you, I had to lose a lot of fights before I even gained my first victory. Because truthfully speaking, the power that they have over you is what you give them. Now I will say one thing. I am proud of you for holding it down this long. But besides that, with bravery comes action. And it's not wrong to defend yourself against monsters like them. Look, you need to protect yourself. And I wish I can be involved. If it were up to me, I'd let the whole school know. But if you really want to take care of this yourself, then promise you'll defend yourself, that you'll protect yourself. Because I'll tell you this, the next time I see you like this, I will get involved. Unless there is progress involved and the other guy looks worse, I will get involved. Because no child of mine is going to be abused by some asshole. So promise me you'll take care of yourself and you'll take care of this situation. I'm not doing this because of some motto or some machismo stuff. No. It's because I care about you. And because I love you. And it's my duty to take care of you. Kid, I'd give you my kidney. I give you a home, I give you a house, I give you all of these things. Not because of a duty alone, but because you're my child. And if anything like this ever happens again, not just bullying, but just anything that happens, you tell me, and I'll make sure that I have your back on this. Now, if for some reason you end up in the principal's office for doing as they say, and they get mad because you defend yourself, just call me. I'll come immediately. Don't call your mom because she'll be really mad that I even told you this, but sometimes you have to take care of yourself. But if anything like this happens, you call me. I'll pretend to be mad and upset at you, and then when we get home, we'll watch movies, we'll go out for ice cream, whatever it is that you want to do. But you gotta look after you. Because that's my job. And one day, that'll be your job alone. I know it's scary to live in a world without me one day, but that's why I teach you these things. So that one day you'll be strong enough to do this by yourself. And it hurts me saying that. It does. Because I want to be alive forever, but one day all of this would change, because life changes things, time changes things, but you'll always still be the amazing and beautiful child that I raised, and I am so proud of you. Don't ever think that I'm not, because my God, I'd give anything for you, and I love you.